What if the most powerful secrets in human history, truths that could change religion, politics, and science forever, were locked behind stone walls in the heart of Vatican City? Secrets so dangerous, so controversial, that only a handful of men have ever seen them, and sworn to never speak a word. This isn't fiction. This is the Vatican Apostolic Archive, once known as the Vatican Secret Archives, a place shrouded in mystery, off limits to nearly every living soul, and with the rise of a new pope, calls for transparency, truth, and reform are louder than ever. What's hidden inside, and why does it matter right now? Welcome to the most forbidden library on earth. Tucked beneath Vatican City is a vast underground labyrinth. The Vatican Apostolic Archive spans over 53 miles of shelving, housing more than 35,000 volumes. It was officially established in 1612 by Pope Paul V and was long known as the Archivum Secretum Vaticanum. But don't let the term secret fool you. In Latin, secretum meant private, not necessarily forbidden, but that doesn't change the fact. These documents are completely inaccessible to the public. Only select scholars, with special approval from the Pope himself, can enter. No cameras, no copying, and absolutely no taking anything out. Some who've entered say they were only allowed to view hand-picked documents. Others, silenced. What's in there that's so dangerous? Rumors swirl like smoke, but some details have leaked. Among the confirmed contents, the letters of Michelangelo complaining about not being paid for painting the Sistine Chapel, the request from King Henry VIII for marriage annulment, and the shocking evidence that the donation of Constantine, used for centuries to justify papal power, was a forgery. But the unconfirmed? That's where things get chilling. The chronovisor, an alleged device that lets you view the past, supposedly built by Father Pellegrino Ernetti and hidden by the Vatican. Proof of extraterrestrial life. Letters from early popes claiming contact with non-human entities. Bloodline documents suggesting Jesus Christ may have had descendants, possibly linked to the Merovingian dynasty. Ancient texts from the Library of Alexandria smuggled before its destruction. Detailed exorcism records and rituals the Church won't acknowledge publicly. Whether truth or legend, the secrecy only fuels belief. Whistleblowers and rogue scholars have come forward, most famously Cardinal Silvio Adi, who hinted in interviews that the third secret of Fatima, supposedly revealed in 2000, was edited before release. Former Jesuits have alleged that certain historical truths about the origins of Christianity were deliberately hidden to maintain control over the faithful. In 2010, an anonymous leak suggested the Vatican was suppressing documents related to early Christian sects that didn't believe in a divine Jesus, but in a philosopher, a rebel. One even claimed that the Council of Nicaea documents stored in the archives contradict the modern Bible. Truth? Misinformation? The Vatican doesn't comment. With the rise of Pope Francis, and now a potential transition to a younger, even more progressive pope, questions are resurfacing. Why does the Church still guard this knowledge so tightly? Transparency is sweeping through governments and institutions, yet the Vatican's walls remain thicker than ever. Even Catholic scholars have begun calling for open access. What are they afraid we'll find? Does truth need protection? Meanwhile, secular institutions are uncovering new data daily, from ancient DNA to forgotten languages, and the pressure is mounting. Will the Vatican open its vaults in our lifetime, or will it double down? We live in a time of chaos and transformation. Faith is declining, science is rising, but humanity still clings to ancient questions. Who are we really? Where did we come from? What truths have been hidden to control us? The Vatican Secret Archives aren't just about religion. They're about power. The power to shape belief, to control history, to suppress knowledge. Imagine what could happen if we unlocked those vaults. Could we rewrite our understanding of God? Would it unite humanity or tear it apart? What if ancient prophecies foretold our future and they've been buried all along? In the shadow of the most powerful church on earth lies a truth so profound it has never been allowed to see the light, not because it's false, but because it's too true. The Vatican Secret Archives remain closed, but the world is watching. And the question remains, if knowledge is power, what happens when that power is finally unleashed? Like if you learned something, subscribe to see new content, share to support the channel. This is Knowledge is Power.